The World Health Organization is demanding accurate data from China about its COVID outbreak. What's clear is that vaccination levels are lower than many countries. The Sinovac vaccine China uses is less effective, and there is a low level of infection-induced immunity, all of which is raising concerns. Adam Hollingworth reports.
This is New Year's Day in Shanghai. Hospitals across the country are overwhelmed and out of beds. The sick are taking oxygen in the street. This is the queue to get into a funeral home. The world's most populated nation is awash in COVID, and many areas are unprepared. For months, Beijing clung to its zero COVID restrictions, which limited movement and the spread of the virus. But protests grew over the devastating impact on their lives. Some begging for help. Others demanding the freedom to see dying relatives. This year-in-review video from a local news outlet has suddenly disappeared from domestic social media platforms. In his New Year's message, President Xi said his government had the people's best interest at heart.
Since the outbreak of the epidemic, we have always put people first and life first. It's still a difficult period, but there's light at the end of the tunnel.
It seems a very distant speck at the moment, after the easing of restrictions opened the COVID floodgates on an ill-prepared country.
The vaccinations fall behind. They have not worked on antiviral treatments and how that can be offered to people, and they will go through this tough time.
The World Health Organization is calling on Beijing to provide more data with warnings current vaccines may not offer protection if a new variant gets out of the country.
Probably tens of millions of people have had COVID. That provides many opportunities for the COVID virus, the Omicron virus, to mutate.
That's exactly what happened with the emergence of the highly contagious Delta variant that spread from India in 2021. One UK-based health data firm estimates 9,000 people are dying each day in China. The number of deaths China reported on New Year's Eve was 1. Adam Hollingworth, News Hub.